Hi, welcome to the second of my videos. Here's some of the buildings from tapped out and visualized. As a state, Java server would be Utah, because apparently it's the most computerized state. Simpsons house in Kentucky because that's where it probably is. Pimento Grove in Oregon, because they both just sit there. Quickie Mart in Tennessee because it's long, thin and convenient. Burns Manor in Wyoming, because Wyoming is the richest state, and quite big. Brown House in Michigan because they both stick out. Krusty Burger in Mississippi, because it's the fattest state. Apparently. White House in DC because the real White House is there. And here's all of them so far. Lard Lad Donuts in Missouri. Skinner House in Nebraska because they both have tough aspects. Cletus Farm in Kansas because it's full of farms. Sproul Mart in Minnesota because they are both large, and at the top end. Springfield Elementary in Maryland because it has the best education system. Herman's Military Antiques in Arkansas because they're full of guns. Power plant in Illinois because that's where most nuclear power plants are. 13. Community Center in Washington because they both have strong spirit. And here's all of them so far. Aztec Theater in New Mexico because the Aztecs were in Mexico. This is the one escalator to nowhere in Iowa because you reach it and nothing happens. Android's Dungeon in South Dakota because South Dakota Robotics is there. Frying Dutchman in Louisiana because they are both next to the sea. First Church of Springfield in North Dakota because it's got the most churches. Planet Hype in North Carolina because they're both crazy. Moe's in Montana where the most bars are. And here's all of them so far. Springfield Downs in Florida where the most racetracks are. Maple Store in Alabama because they're both just cool. Subatomic Super Collider in Hawaii because they're always doing crazy science things. Gilded Truffle in New Jersey, both are sophisticated and nearly, but not quite New York. Bollarama in Pennsylvania because that's where the most bowling alleys are. Luigi's in Massachusetts because they both remind you of Italy. Cape Cod being the boot, if you see what I mean. Try and Sive in Maine because they both border on bigger and better things, and here's all of them so far. Springfield Penitentiary in Texas because that's where the most jails are. O'Flanagan's Pub in Ohio because they all just quietly get on with it. Retirement Castle in Nevada because it's where the most old people are. Sir Put-A-Lots in Idaho because they're simply for entertainment. Van Houten House in West Virginia because they both split up. Channel 6 in Connecticut which has the most TV stations. Howard's Flowers in Indiana because they're just so nice. And here's all of them so far. Crabapple Apartment in New York because they're good but never stop. Swanky Fish in New Hampshire because it's swanky too. Post Office in Arizona because places there are far apart like post offices are now. Adult Education Annex in Alaska because they're both high up. Duff Stadium in Wisconsin because it's got the most baseball stadia. Crustaloo Studios in California because of all the studios in Hollywood. Buddhist Temple in Colorado because it has the third most Buddhists in the USA. And here's all of them so far. General Hospital in Oklahoma because it fits with their mindset. Frank's Lab in Georgia because they're always doing something unexpected. So that's all of them. Here is a map. Thanks for watching.